Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel J.I. Colorist. My name is Jody, and if this is the first time you are here, welcome to the World Flags Coloring, where we have been coloring the flags of all the different countries all year long. We started in January 2024, and we are going to continue coloring the flags until next year sometime when we have a completed book. There are 230 countries to color, so there's a lot to cover. We missed doing the birthdays, which is what we do every month. Was we celebrate each country if they have a significant birthday or Independence Day in that country. I use the website in the description below to get a list of the countries and their significant birthdays. We missed doing November and December because of my festive coloring whip program. So I'm going to catch up in this video. There are a total of 15 countries that I am going to be including in today's video. And those are countries that celebrated an independence or birthday of some sort in the month of November or December. So because we have so many, what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and color the flag on my own. I'm going to be using some Arrtx markers, both the original Arrtx marker type, which is this, and then I also have the new liquid ink type. So if I don't have a color, I'm hoping I'll be able to find it in that. So we are going to go ahead and I will do the coloring on my own. After I've completed the country's flag, I will show you a picture of the completed flag along with the information regarding their population, their national sport, and what exactly the flag's meaning is. So that's how we're going to do November and December, and then in January we'll be back to a regular schedule of how we do it. After I have done all of the information on the 15 flags here, we will go over to our wall map and scratch off all of the countries that we are covering this video. All right, let me get started and I'll be right back with our first completed flag. All right, here is our completed flag. Again, I used the Arrtx Paint pens in black and red, and this is Albania. Albania's official language is Albanian. They are located in the Baltic Peninsula in Europe. They celebrate an Independence Day, November 28th. So happy Independence Day. They have a population of 2.791 million people, and their national sport is football, also known as soccer. The red represents bravery, strength, valor, and bloodshed of their people, and the double-handed eagle represents the empire and the sovereign state of Albania. So happy Independence Day to Albania. The next completed flag is the flag of Algeria, and this time I used both a old Arrtx marker and then the new ink one, and this I used in the color T566, and it was as close as I could get to the green. So Algeria's official name is Arabic. They also have a standard Algerian Berber language. They are located in the region Northern Africa, and it says here the Sahara in Algeria covers nearly 90% of the country. So that's kind of interesting. They are celebrating on November 1st, Revolution Day. They have a population of 46.814 million people. Their national sport is football. The colors on their flag are associated with their religion, Islam. White is for peace, green is for Islam, and the star and crescent shape in the center is Islam faith, and the color red is for the blood of those who have been killed. And that is the flag of Algeria. Our next country that I'm finishing off is Cambodia, and their official language is Khmer, or Khmer. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. They are in Southeast Asia, and I have been using a red Micron pen to get super close to the white temple that's in the center, which symbolizes the nation's religion and faith. The blue on this flag represents the nation's purity and justice, and the red represents the nation's courage and determination. The flag as a whole represents the country's commitment to peace and prosperity. They are celebrating an Independence Day on November the 9th. They have a population of 17,639,000. Their national sport is Khmer, and it's a type of boxing. And their most popular sport is football. All right, that is Cambodia's flag. Happy Independence Day. Our next country is Finland, and they are celebrating an Independence Day on December the 6th. Finland's official language is Swedish. They are in the region Northern Europe. Their flag is a white-backed flag that represents the snow that covers the country. The blue color represents the water in the land of 1,000 lakes, and it is basically a white background with a blue Nordic cross. Finland has a population of 5.617 million. Their sport is pesäpallo, and it is a type of baseball, and I will show you some information about that on screen. Our next country is Japan, and their flag is known as the Hinomaru, and it is a red circle that symbolizes the sun and a white background. Japan's official language is Japanese. They are in the region Eastern Asia. They are celebrating the birthday of Emperor Akito, December 23rd. So happy birthday to the emperor. Their population is 123,753,000. Their national sport is sumo wrestling. And I will just finish this flag off here quickly. So happy birthday to the Emperor of Japan on December 23rd. Our next country is Kazakhstan, and its official language is Kazakh. It is located in the region Central Asia. It is celebrating an Independence Day on December 16th. They have a population of 20.592 million people, and they have an interesting sport. It's called kokpar, and I will show you a description of it on screen. It is played on a horse, and it looks quite unusual. Their most popular sport is football, which is soccer. The flag is blue, which represents pure sky, peace, and prosperity. And then the sun symbolizes wealth and abundance in life and energy. The rays on the sun are shaped like grain, which is the basis of abundance and prosperity. And that is the Kazakhstan flag. Our next country is Latvia, and Latvia's official language is Latvian. They are located in Northern Europe, and they celebrate an Independence Day on November the 18th. The flag is made up of 3 horizontal stripes, and the colors are red and white. The red means courage, struggle, and heroism, and the white represents nobility and openness. They have a population of 1.871 million people, and their favorite or their national sport is ice hockey. So happy Independence Day to Latvia for November 18th. The next country we are celebrating is Lebanon, and Lebanon has an official language of Arabic, and they are in the region Middle East in Western Asia. They have 3 horizontal stripes on their flag. Red represents the bloodshed, white represents purity and peace, and in the center there is a cedar tree, and that represents eternity, steadiness, happiness, and prosperity. Lebanon is celebrating an Independence Day on November 22nd. They have a population of 5,805,000 people, and their national sport is football. And this is Lebanon's flag. Our next country's flag is the flag of Libya. And Libya's official language is Arabic. They are in the region Northern Africa, and they celebrate an Independence Day on December 24th. They have a population of 7.381 million people. Their national sport is football. Their flag has 3 horizontal stripes. Their colors represent different regions of their country. So the red is for the Fezzan region, the black is for the Cyrenaica, and the green is for the Tripolitan. And the crescent star represents Islam. And I will put the 3 different countries, regions on screen because I'm sure I was not pronouncing them correctly. Our next country's flag is Nepal, and its official language is Nepali. It's in the South Central Asia, and on November the 9th, they celebrate Constitution Day. They have a population of 31.240 million people, and their flag is the only national flag in the world that is not square. So it is pretty interesting. They have their national sport is volleyball. So the blue border around this flag is the color of peace. The red color represents, it's their national color, and it represents brave spirits of the Nepalese people. The red is also the rhododendron, which is their national flower, so it's the color of that. The 2 triangles that make up the flag represent the Himalayan mountains, and the symbols on the flag represent Hinduism and Buddhism, which is their 2 main religions. And here's a look at the completed flag for Nepal. Happy Constitution Day for November the 9th. The next country we look at is Oman. This is their flag. Their official language is Arabic. They are located in the Middle East. They celebrate on November 18th the Sultan Qaboos's birthday. They have a population of 5,281,000 people. Their national sport is football, and they have an interesting flag. Their colors represent white, which symbolizes peace and prosperity. Red is the battles fought against foreign invaders. Green is for the fertility of the land, and this is their national coat of arms. And this is the completed flag for Oman. Our next country is Qatar, and this is the color burgundy. The only one I had was a Staedtler metallic pen, and so that is what I used for this flag. The official language is Arabic. They are in the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East, and Qatar is celebrating a national day December 18th. They have a population of just over 3 million, and their national sport is football. They were the host of the World Cup not too long ago, and their flag is maroon colored, and it represents the bloodshed during several wars. The serrated edge here is 9 points, and it's a serrated line indicating that Qatar is the 9th member of the Reconciled Emirates. And this is their flag. Our next country is Romania, and my red pen is finally running out here, so I've replaced it with a different one. Romania's official language is Romanian. They are located in Eastern Europe. They celebrate Unification Day on December the 1st. They have a population of 19 million people, and they have a sport called Onya, which is a complex sport, and I will show you on screen. It is a type of baseball. Their most popular sport, however, is football. They have a flag with 3 colors: vertical stripes, sky blue, which represents liberty, field yellow, justice, and blood red, which is fraternity. And this is Romania's completed flag. Our next country that we are doing is Thailand. And Thailand's official language is Thai. They are located in Southeast Asia. They have 5 horizontal lines on their flag. Red represents the nation, the land, and the people. White represents religions, and the blue represents the king. They celebrate their king's birthday on the December 5th, and they have a population of 71.668 million people. Their national sport is Muay Thai, which is a type of boxing. So happy birthday to the king on December the 5th. Our last country for this episode is the UAE, also called United Arab Emirates, and they are located in the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East. Their official language is Arabic. They are celebrating a national day on December the 2nd. UAE has a population of 11.27 million people. Their national sport is Jiu-Jitsu. They have 3 horizontal and 1 vertical stripe. The red represents energy and the sacrifices made by the people of the nation. Green represents growth and prosperity. White is peace and purity. And black is dignity. And this is the flag of the United Arab Emirates. And our final flag for today. All right. Now that we have all of those flags done, let's head over to the wall map and find all of these 15 countries on the wall map and give them a little scratch off. See you shortly over at the wall. All right, here's our wall map before we start scratching off another 15 countries. I neglected to mention earlier that I am doing this in alphabetical order. So we will be starting off with Albania, which is in the Balkan Peninsula in Europe, and on the map it says that Albania is number 10, so it's obviously a very small country. So let me zoom you in, and Albania is right here, and it is number 10, and I have scratched it off already, so it is right there, and that is Albania. The next one is Algeria, and that is in northern Africa. So we'll scoot back out. So I lost some footage on 2 of the countries, so I'm just going to show you that here we are. We have found Algeria, which is in northern Africa, and it is actually quite a large country. And then the next one is Cambodia. So we will come over to Asia, and we've got Cambodia, which is right below Thailand. And those are the 2 countries that my footage was lost, so apologies for that, but there they are. Okay, Finland's at the top, so we'll just scratch him off. There we go, there is Finland. Our next country is Japan, which is in Eastern Asia. And here we are, Japan. Let's just move over a bit. This is Japan here. Okay, this purple area is all of Japan, and there's some light reflecting there. I'm not sure why. So there, here we go. Here's Japan. All right. After that, we are looking for Kazakhstan, which is in Central Asia. And so if we see right there, there's Kazakhstan. So we'll just shift over. So Kazakhstan is this whole area here. It's quite a large country. And there's Kazakhstan. Our next country is Latvia, and that is in Northern Europe. So Latvia is right here. Here we are for Latvia. Right under Estonia and above Lithuania. So there's Latvia. Now we're looking for Lebanon, which is in the Middle East, Western Asia. Okay, it took a little bit of finding, but I did find Lebanon. It is this small red area here, just on the tip of Syria against the Mediterranean Sea. All right, so that is Lebanon. And next we are looking for Libya, and that is in the Arab Northern Africa. So Libya is just a little bit more over. So here we are here. That was easier to find. Okay, so Libya is beside Egypt and Algeria. Next country we're looking for is Nepal, and that is in South Central Asia. So let's zoom out, go back over to Asia. Okay, so Nepal is right here, just above India. So that is Nepal. Next country we're looking for is Oman, and that is right over here. So we'll just shift over a little bit. And Oman is right here. And we'll be back to do the United Arab Emirates at the end of this scratching session. Next one we're looking for is Qatar, and that is in the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East. So let's look for Qatar. Okay, somewhere around here is supposed to be Qatar. So I can't locate it right now. It's number 13, so it's a very, very small spot. So it must be hidden, and I will return to it later. For the next one we are going to go look for is Romania, and that is in Eastern Europe. So we will just zoom out, and Romania should be not too hard to find. It is right here. So let me just, and there's Romania. Careful not to get rid of Moldova. Okay. So we got 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't see 13, so we will keep an eye out for that. Next country we're looking for is Thailand, and we saw that earlier. Thailand is in Southeast Asia. It's right here, Thailand. Okay, there's Thailand. And the next one we're doing is United Arab Emirates, and we located that earlier, so that is right here, and that's right here. So let's go back now and try and locate Qatar. It says it is in the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East. Okay, we have found Qatar. It is this little spot right here, so above the United Arab Emirates, and it's so small that the number 13 didn't really show up at all. So, but we have located it. So that is the last country for today. Apologies to anyone who actually lives in Qatar. It just is not well marked on this particular map. So number 13, and it is just that tiny little spot right there. Okay, I'll quickly zoom back out, and I'll do the maps on the or the flags on the bottom of this, and then we'll take a quick peek at how our wall map is turning out. All right, here's our look at our map, and after 11 episodes, because we had a double episode in this one, we have done 83 countries. There are a lot more countries to come, so we will continue this series on in 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have enjoyed finding out a little bit more about each of these countries and their beautiful flags. There's so many different countries in the world, and sometimes it's a little hard for me to locate them on the map, but certainly worth the effort to find them. And if you are from any of these countries, that I covered today. Give yourself a shout out in the comments below. And until next video, I hope you have a colorful and creative day. And I will see you in January 2025. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.